You've heard hand manipulation ruins your golf swing, right? But the golfing machine says the exact opposite. How you use your hands at impact decides your ball flight. It's not hand flipping, it's hand control. Miss this and you'll never break 90, ever. Hey golfers, welcome back. This is Swing Crew here with you today. And today's featured guest model is, hi everyone, I run the Gongchigu TV YouTube channel, Chigu Chigu Gongchigu here. Last time we covered the 3 absolute laws. Today I'll show you how the hands change your ball flight shape. When you hear hinge, you think right wrist cocking in the backswing, right? But golfing machine's hinge isn't that. It's not wrist cocking, it's which direction the club face moves through the impact zone. This is called hinge action. Simply put, it's about how the face rotates the moment you strike the ball. This is the real key that decides your ball flight. Without this, you swing on feel forever. I'll walk you through what these movements are and exactly how to make them happen. Stick around to learn the secret to cutting 20 strokes. So let's jump right into Golf 101, Lesson 8. Hinge action is the direction the face moves through the impact zone, turning sideways like a doorknob, hinging up and down, or somewhere in between. 3 types. Each one creates a different ball flight. Why know this? Well, every single shot you hit comes from one of these 3 face actions. Slices, draws. It all comes down to which direction the face moved through impact. Same 7-iron, one day right, next day left. Not skill, your face motion changes every swing. Without the principle you're guessing, with it, you pick your shot. First one, horizontal hinge. You've turned a doorknob before, right? That feeling. Forearms rotate fully, so the face opens and closes. This is called a full roll. Face closes at impact, putting side spin on the ball for a draw. The club head travels a big arc, so it covers the longest path of the 3. Great for distance. This is exactly why distance hitters chase the draw shot. Second one is angled hinge. Unlike horizontal's full snapshot, this closes halfway. Forearms do a half roll, rotating part way on a diagonal path. You get a natural fade or cut. A fade carries more backspin, helping you hold the green. Windy day? Aim left and cut it for control. This is the face control, used by most tour fade hitters. In golfing machine, this fits the hitter style, players driving mainly with the right hand. Third is vertical hinge. The club face barely rotates here. No forearm rotation, so we call it no roll. It moves up and down, so only loft changes. Since it doesn't turn sideways, the ball won't drift left or right. Direction stays steady, so accuracy skyrockets. It's the face control built for short game shots like chips and pitches. If your 30-yard approach misses left and right, you don't know vertical control yet. You don't need to rotate the face, just push it toward the target. So what really matters here? None of the 3 hinges is good or bad on its own, you see. You just pick the right tool for the situation. Full swings use horizontal. Short game uses vertical. Go with this one. You pull out angled hinge when you want a deliberate fade. But what if horizontal face control rotates too little? Yep, it strikes wide open. What's that? A slice. Too much rotation gives you a hook. So slices and hooks both come from the face rotating either too little or way too much. Hack Motion wrist sensor data shows amateurs bend their lead wrist about 10 degrees more than tour pros at impact, meaning the face sits that much more open at impact. This data measured only the lead wrist alone, so treat it as a rough reference. That 10-degree gap separates a slice from a draw. To sum up, horizontal for draws, angled for fades, vertical for short game. Grab a 7-iron and make a slow half swing now. Pause it, follow through, and check where your lead hand back points. Behind is horizontal. Between is angled, at target is vertical. Find your default face motion first. Now you need to learn how to make each one. I'll show you next. Now you know the principle. Now here's how to build and drill all 3 face moves with your own hands. Every time you slice, you try a different fix, right? A new one each time. You change grip, stance, backswing. But if face controls the real cause, none of that works. You must know exactly how to build it to fix it. 2 key things: forearm roll amount and lead hand direction in follow through. Check just those 2 and you instantly see which face control you're using right now. Horizontal needs a full roll, plain and simple. The forearm rotates fully and the face slams shut. Lead hand pointing behind means it's right. Drill it clubless. Lead hand out, address. Then P6 to P8. At P6, hand back where? Straight forward. At P7 it points at the target, and at P8 it should point behind you. That's the horizontal roll right there. Range it with half swings. Half roll. Rotate forearm halfway, stop. Lead hand faces about 45 degrees and follow. No flip, so face closes halfway. Trail dominant players feel this easier. Vertical is no roll at all, 0 rotation. Lead hand keeps facing target. Hand face target, right? Held all through. You don't turn the face, you just push it toward the target. On approach shots, you flip your hands over, right? Problem. Vertical, no flip, just push. Biggest amateur mistake here? Flipping. This isn't about lead hand direction at all. At impact, the lead wrist breaks back and the club head passes the hands early. Not a hinge, just wrong. Hack motion data. Over half of 10-25 handicaps have this pattern. Root of slices and chunks. If flipping, fix is simple. Keep lead wrist flat through impact. Flat lead wrist, the absolute law, remember? Here's the fix. The feel really matters. Watch knuckle to forearm gap. Knuckles away means flat wrist. Knuckles close to the forearm means the wrist is breaking down. Push knuckles away going back slowly. Flat wrist at top, nailed it. Keep that feel into downswing. Knuckles still away at impact means flat wrist. Checking if it's working is simple. Low and left ball means right. Good problem. Dial rotation back, another mistake. Many go vertical fearing face rotation. Skip roll, fear hook. Then you keep getting push outs or weak slices over and over. Full swing needs face rotation. Hooks are fine. Adjust later. Fearless. At range this order. 5 half swings, diagnose hinge. Stop, check lead hand direction. Next check for flipping. If flipping, 10 slow, knuckles away. No flip, 10 each. Horizontal, angled, vertical. Horizontal full roll behind, vertical no roll on target, angled between. Same club, different ball flights, see it yourself. Hinge power, just try it. The moment you see why the ball goes that way, your ball flight starts cleaning up. Knowing why transforms your practice. You've learned all about face control. First, face movement has 3 types: horizontal, angled, vertical, creating draws, fades, and short game accuracy. Second, your lead hand at follow-through reveals hinge and ball flight. Golf's fun, right? Learning through YouTube is fun too. Tons of golf info exists. More coming, please subscribe. Never miss out. Next golfing machine grip. It's basic but crucial, so stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching all the way. Swing Crew subscribers and American golfers, better tips for enjoyable golf coming. Thank you. This was Swing Crew. Thanks again. This was Swing Crew. New videos every Sunday, folks.